I have just learned how to make these tote bags out of grain bags, and now I can't stop. It's so easy once you learn it. Caveat, if you're a professional sewist, do not watch this video because I will drive you nuts. I have like no technique, I just learned how to sew, but I love making these, and maybe you could make them for your local horse rescue. You know, you can go to them and ask them if they have grain bags, and you can turn them into tote bags, and maybe they can sell them and raise some money for their rescue. So anyways, here's how I'm doing it. Again, super simple. I got this thing, it looks like a pizza cutter, and I've got this straight ledge here, and I've got a feed bag. And all I'm gonna do is, I eyeball it, other people measure, but I'm not really into measuring. So I'm just gonna take this pizza cutter thing and scrape off the top. And then you wanna leave a little bit of an edge there, just so, you know, cause you're gonna have this thing called a seam allowance. So you wanna leave a little bit of an edge here. So mine is gonna be, I don't know, about right at the bottom of this logo here. And scrape off that edge. Okay, I've just got a towel down over my kitchen counter. I don't have like one of those fancy sewing tables or anything, so it's just a towel. What I'm gonna do now, I've got the top and the bottom off. I'm just gonna turn this inside out. Oh, are you watching? Gonna turn this inside out. So I'm in front of my sewing machine. I just got this little beauty here. And by the way, if you need any of the supplies that I'm using, I'll put the link for our Amazon shop in this video. So what you're gonna do is look at the bottom of the bag, and you're just gonna sew a seam here. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Already got everything threaded, and I'm using like this super strong thread here. It's also on our Amazon shop. Again, don't watch technique, because I'm a beginner. A little back stitch there. Now I've got my arm in the bag, and I'm just gonna kind of push in this corner, and I'm gonna make a little pleat. Now some people say do 5 inches. You know, I just kind of eyeball it like I do everything else when I'm sewing. And I'm gonna say it's about 3 inches. And I got a little marker here, 3 inches. So I'm gonna sew 3 inches. So. I'm just gonna put this in my sewing machine. And you know, for me, it's not an exact science. I mean, there's no judgment here, right? I'm gonna sew 3 inches. All right, and then I'm gonna do the other side. Apparently, my thread was not in the needle. Got to do that again. Does anyone else have to use like double readers when they thread a needle? Ugh. Okay, so now that I got the pleats done, I'm going to take the top of the bag and roll it down about 1 inch. All the way around. And then about another inch. And you get a nice little lip here. Now we're gonna do the handles. Some people like to make their handles out of the extra bag parts, but I like to use this canvas. It's like a woven canvas. It's in our Amazon shop if you want to order a roll. I like to use that. And then you place your bag straps. You just put one under each of the rolled down part, and then I clip it. And then I'm just gonna sew, I'll show it to you here. I'm just gonna sew all the way around with these bag handles, and then I'll turn it inside out and our bag will be done. know something's wrong with the bobber. Sewing is so much fun. I've come to realize that sewing is mostly about spitting. Yeah. Okay, after a lot of cussing, here's the bag. Yeah, so, I mean, don't look too close. It's not pretty, but it serves its function, and it's a great way to keep bags out of the landfill.